It always seems that one man's trash is another man's treasure, or possibly the other way around. Anyway, one of the big problems on site will occur when some demolition work is delayed until after construction has begun. Now, I'm sure that you know where this is heading. The client had spent a fortune on some distressed timber that the carpenters were going to use for a large custom dining table. Obviously, they had other work to do first, and they left the timber in a corner of the house with a very large "Do Not Touch" sign on it. Well, clearly something happened to the sign, because one day when they were ready to start work on the table, the timber was nowhere to be seen. It was definitely not on site. They asked around, and a couple of the labourers happily mentioned that they'd been told to do some clean-up, and amongst other jobs cleaned everything out of the room where the timber had been stored. It had been dumped in the skip over a week earlier, and that skip was no longer on site. They were adamant that there was no sign on the timber and that it certainly looked like junk. I'm still not sure whether or not to believe them. If you need to make sure that all of your materials stay in the right place, head on over to sitesupervisor.com.